Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to be a part of my little family. I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading and posting, but you know, guys, I got a job. I got DoorDash. If you like this video, don't forget to watch my other videos, like, you know. And let's just get right into it. Today I'm basically just going to be giving you guys a few tips and tricks on DoorDash, the overall sign-up process, a day in the life of a DoorDasher. Today I'm currently off, so I'm not going to be DoorDashing. The pros and cons, and yeah. So I wrote things down. If you see me looking down, because I'm on my computer. But basically, I signed up for DoorDash because I'm going back to college in September, and because of Corona, I had to quit my previous job in April. So no job was hiring me. No one wanted to hire a college student going back in a month and a half. So I was like, what can I possibly do to make some money? So I researched it. I looked online. I was looking at, I don't know, transcriptionist. I was looking at every type of job possible, and no job fit what I really wanted to do. So I was like, what about Uber Eats? So I looked into Uber Eats and I actually signed up, but they wouldn't take my registration information because of just canceling it out and just not doing it. So my neighbors are staring at me. So I was like, what can I possibly do? All of a sudden it hit me like a ton of bricks at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, maybe I should sign up for DoorDash. And I already knew my mom's like opinions and views on, is my phone moving? I already knew my mom's opinions and views on me becoming, yo, this is fucking Satan, this is weird. Okay, I already knew my mom's like opinion and views on me becoming like a delivery driver, because at the state and the weight of the world right now, it's not really safe, especially for Black women, to be, you know, going to strangers' houses and doing deliveries. But talking it over with her, we eventually agreed that this is something I could do as long as I'm doing it with somebody else or just being really safe. The sign-up process. The sign-up process, I needed to have, well, you guys need to have your license. You need to have a picture of your license. You need to have a picture of the, what's it called? The license plate. I think that was it. I don't think they asked for anything else. It was just a picture of your license, the license plate, the maker model of the vehicle you will be driving, and that's basically it. Once I got into doing DoorDash, I eventually changed over to my mom's car, which I am in right now, and all I had to do was just go into my account, edit out the car that I was currently using, put in the new car's license plate number, make and model, and that was it. So it was a very easy process. It wasn't like Uber Eats at all. It's fast and simple. It literally took me 20 minutes tops to do it, and then the next morning when I looked at my phone, I was already accepted, because they have to do a background check. So I forgot some things. You need your license picture, you need your license plate picture, and you need to have your social security so they can do the background check on you. So it's just those 3 simple things. So after I got accepted the next day, I was like, wow, like this is lit, like I'm a DoorDash driver, like look at me. So the next day, I didn't start the same day. I think I started the next day. Or did I start the same day? I lied. I started the same day. So the first day, I went down a few towns, because I'm from Jersey. I'm from Central Jersey. So where I live, there's not a lot of food places. So I went down a few towns over into where there was food places. And that's where I hit all of my like hotspots. So when you get into the app, when you log in, I'll insert pictures here throughout the whole entire video. But when you get into the app, you have your map of where you live, the pinpoints of different towns, yada yada yada. So I set up my pinpoints for Old Bridge slash Middletown. If you're from Jersey, you should know where Old Bridge and Middletown is. I live in that area. So it showed me the towns around me, which areas were popping, which areas were hot, which areas were dead. Like it shows you everything. So I select my dash, and mind you, if the area is like, If it's like dead, it will say schedule yourself for the next whatever. So when I hit it, I can dash now. So if it's busy, it'll say dash now. If it's not busy, you can't dash. So the beauty of this is that you can schedule your time, or you can just go whenever you want. I don't schedule my time because I don't like being held down for a schedule, because let's say, God forbid, I have to go somewhere. I don't like doing that. I like doing the dash whenever I feel free, whenever I go into the app and I see it's popping, like that's when I dash. So the first day, I went down into Red Bank area, which is kind of far from where I'm at, but I went down into that area and I made about $20 within the first hour. Now, if you work a 9 to 5, if you work any type of job, $20 an hour is a lot of money. You know, I used to work at ShopRite. I used to make $11 an hour. I used to work at Marshalls. I make $13 an hour. $20 an hour is a lot. And over time, it adds up. So, I did that, yada, yada, yada. And my first week, I'll insert clips. My first week, I think I made $194. Now, that's a lot of money for my first time. Like, that's a lot of money for going out my first week. Because then again, I didn't start on Monday. I started on like the middle of the week. And the way DoorDash works is when you get paid, it goes with the Monday to the Sunday. So you can DoorDash from Monday until Sunday, and then it closes down on Sunday and you get paid on Tuesday. So I had direct deposit. So the way it works is as soon as it closes at 12 o'clock a.m. Sunday into Monday, that's it. That's it for that work week. And it starts all over again. And then you get paid Tuesday morning, bright and early. Yeah. My second week, I set a goal and I made about, I think, almost $300. I made a lot of money. But what I was realizing as I was doing DoorDash was that it is important that you go out. You don't have to, but for me, it is important that you go out when you see peak pay. So what DoorDash does is when it's really, really busy, or I guess when they're feeling generous, I don't really know, but it will say you can earn up to $450 between Monday and Tuesday, God forbid, right? So let's say I open my app at 3 p.m. and I see that in my area, it says peak pay plus $450. What a peak pay really is let's say I get paid $6 for a regular day, like a regular delivery. The peak pay will add on an additional $450. So I can be going to Chipotle 5 minutes away from me on a regular day and get paid $6, but on a day where it's a peak pay, I'll get paid like $12, $13 for that same delivery. So personally, I like to go out when I see that it says $4.50, $3, even $1. It's still more than what I would get on a regular day. So yesterday when I went out, I was making like $13 each delivery. So when you add that up, that's like $54 within an hour and a half. That's a lot of money that you're getting, you know, that you're making. So that's a tip from me to you guys, to make sure that you go out on peak pays, because that's when you hit like the jackpot. Like yesterday I went to Chipotle for somebody and I made $11 for one delivery, and then I got another delivery as soon as I was there. So I got paid $22 to go 4 minutes away. Like, it was, make sure that your notifications are on. So for me, my phone is like, when I do DoorDash, I make sure that my sound is always on. I hate having my sound on, but I always make sure that my sound is on. So yeah, so I make sure my sound is on because let's say I'm taking a nap, right? DoorDash will notify me and they will say, oh, Old Bridge Middletown is really busy right now, you should go out and dash. Not all the time I'm going to do that, but let's say, God forbid, it said, oh, you can earn up to da-da-da-da-da peak pay. That's like, you know, that's where it's, you know, getting me to like want to go out. So not even just for that, but make sure notifications are on, because let's say you're driving and you don't see that it says, oh, you have a delivery, da-da-da-da-da. If your sound is off, granted it's going to vibrate, but if your sound is off and your music is up, you're not going to hear that you got a notification to go to another delivery. You know, that makes sense? Am I making sense? Just make sure notifications are on when you are door dashing. That leads into my next thing. Make sure you have something to hold your phone up. it is not safe to be texting and driving whatsoever. I don't condone texting and driving. I don't even condone being on your phone and driving. Granted, I know we all have done it, you know, here and there, but I made sure that the first day I started door dashing that I bought me a little type of thing to put on my my little air thing right here. I'm gonna show you guys, one second. Okay, so I made sure that I bought this so I could put it into here and to pop my phone up when I'm door dashing. Yeah, I make sure I use that because when I'm driving and when I'm using like the directions to go from point A to point B, it's hard when my phone is either in my hand or in my lap. Distracted driving, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to get pulled over. So I make sure that I have my little, you know, yeah, so that I can use it while I'm driving. And mine was only like $5. I got it from Five and Below. You can get it from the dollar store. You can get it anywhere. Just make sure that you are not driving distracted because you're trying to earn money. You're not trying to spend money on a car accident, okay? Okay, if I'm all over the place with all of this, I wrote it down, so I hope I'm making sense in this. But yeah, so I went over what you need, payments that you get, and safety. So now I'm gonna go over what you get when you start door dashing. So when you start door dashing, DoorDash asks for your address. That's so that they can send you the bag that you get and the red card. So this is a red card. A red card is basically if either the restaurant or the place that you're buying or the place that the customer bought the item from, they either didn't pay or the what's it called? Basically, if they didn't pay, you have to pay for it, okay? Not literally coming out of your own money. This comes out of DoorDash's money. This is not your money. I promise you it's not your money. This is from DoorDash. But DoorDash sends you this just in case you go to like Burger King, you go to, I don't know, a fancy restaurant, Cheesecake Factory, and the customer did not pay. This is how you know to pay. This will not be a surprise to you. When you take the delivery, it will say red card needed. You will never be surprised. But what I can say is if you do not have a red card, if you lost it, if it's stolen, if your dog chewed it up, do not panic, okay? You don't need a red card. You can still DoorDash without the red card. I promise you, you can. Just don't select red card when you start dashing. By that, I mean when you hit dash now, it is going to give you a list of things that you need to make sure you have before you dash. Gas, phone charge, the bag, hold on. This DoorDash bag and the red card. If you do not have the red card, do not select it because you will get deliveries that will require a red card and then you're gonna be left like how do I pay? So don't select it if you do not have the red card. But you do not need a red card to DoorDash, okay? Because I didn't have my red card until I was about 2 weeks in. So you do not need the red card. But if you do have it, just use it, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna talk to you guys about like customer respect, customer quality, customer, you know, all of that. With DoorDash, I'm gonna insert a picture here. You get reviews, you get, you know, make sure how you complete it. You get like a whole like list of percentages that, you know, identifies who you are as a DoorDash driver. Hold on, I gotta back up. Okay, so with that being said, I just personally believe in my heart that you need to treat people the best way you know how to. You know, if tables were turned and you were the person that was, I gotta sneeze. Anyways, if tables were turned and you were the person who was receiving the delivery, you would hope that your delivery driver was thinking of you, not in that way, but like thinking of what the customer needs. So there's been times where I've gone to places, fast food places especially, and they didn't have cup holders or straws. Now, I always keep that stuff in my car anyway because that's just how I am. I like taking extra things when I go places. So I always have napkins, straws, and cup holders in my car. I'm not saying that you need to stack up your car with all these different items, but just think about it. Like, places do run out, and if you do have it in your car, it's good to at least, you know, lend it to the, not lend it, but like give it to the customer if you notice that it's missing. Now, these bags are huge, and these bags are very essential, especially when it comes to like ice cream and like the drinks and stuff like that, because you can keep it in here and store it in here until you get to your place. But now let's say you have 3 drinks in here and you're at the person's house. How are you going to carry all 3 of those drinks to their house? Cup holder. You need that cup holder. And where do you get that cup holder at? Other fast food places. Okay, it's not that hard. Just imagine it was you ordering. Imagine what you would want your DoorDash driver or Grubhub or whatever driver to have. You just use common sense, use respect. Think of the customer, think of how they would feel. 'Cause at the end of the day, if you are a shitty ass DoorDash driver, your ratings will go down, sis, like, or bro, or whoever you are. Your ratings will go down, and it's not worth it. Okay, leading on to my next thing. This is not really my last thing, but we're gonna get there. So me personally, I'm a female. I'm a black female. I'm not saying that anybody else, any other race, is not in this, you know, type of section that I'm in. I'm just saying, personally, me, who I am, where I live, I like to make sure that I bring somebody with me. You don't have to. It's your job, you know. But I personally bring someone with me because of safety. I've gone places and to people's houses that are so sketchy. You know, I've gone to some Trump supporting houses. I've gone to some Confederate flag houses. I'm not coming at anybody, but it's just safer for me to bring people with me, because, you know, you never know what happens. I've had people literally tell me, "You're DoorDashing, make sure you bring somebody with you." I'm like, sis, I'm way ahead of you. I have someone with me all the time. And my mom, thank you God for her, she comes with me, she brings her stuff with her. Like, she's relaxed, she's in the car chilling. Like, we do DoorDash. She comes with me because it's just safer this way, you know. Like, you never know what's gonna happen, you never know what could happen. And it's just the way the world is right now. I personally think that even if you are a female, if you're not a female, whoever you are, I think, you know, bringing someone with you is not really a bad thing. You're in the car jamming out to your own music, talking, like, it's chill. Like, it's chill vibes. Like, don't be afraid to ask your friends, "Hey, do you want to come with me DoorDashing today?" It could even be for 2 hours. In those 2 hours, you could probably make up like $100. You never know. Like, you rather just have someone with you to be safe and protected than being alone and afraid and unsafe, you know? So that's my little tip right there. So I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of DoorDash. DoorDash is a great job. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if people are like, "Oh, you waste a lot of..." No, DoorDash is a good ass job. One reason is because you make a lot of money. I've worked retail since I was like 14. So I've been working retail for almost 6 years. I have never made dang near $800, $900 in 2 weeks ever working retail. That's a lot of money. At the end of the day, you determine how much money you make, okay? You determine how much money you make. You're not at a retail job saying, "Oh, hey, can you add on this amount of hours, make it this amount of hours because I'm busy tomorrow." Like, I mean, granted, you can't make your own schedule at retail jobs, but I'm saying, like, if you are tired and if you want to go home, you can be like, "All right, I'm done." You can't do that at a retail job because you'll get fired. And I'm not trying to sit here and bash on retail, because I loved my retail jobs. Like, I didn't mind them. I made a lot of friends, yada, yada, yada. But the way things are going with this job, I don't regret it at all. But, you know, just you make the money that, you basically determine the money that you make, you know, by making your own schedule, setting your own times, you know, setting your own goals even. Like, I know I set my goals. I'd be like, okay, this week I want to make this amount of money, and I will make sure that I aim to get that goal. I just personally believe this is a good job. It's a good job for anybody who's over 18, by the way. You have to be over 18. you have to have a car, your own license. That's basically it. Like, as long as you have those 3 criteria, you're not a serial killer, you have a good background check, you can honestly do this job whenever you want. You can stop whenever you want, you could quit whenever you want. Like, you know, this is honestly an independent job. You don't need that much, does not require that much skill. And I'm not trying to make it sound like it's a dumb job. It just doesn't require that much skill. You know, you're in your car listening to your own music, you know, in the protection of your own car. Like, to me personally, this job is just, it's a good job to have. So the cons of this job is that it does use a lot of gas. Now, the car that I am driving is a 2010 Buick LaCrosse. This baby, it takes like, it's $25 to $30 to fill up. It's not a lot. My Ford only took me $22 to fill up. It's not a lot, but over time it will add up. So I can give you guys an estimate. I fill up my car about 2 times a week, so that's $46 I'm putting in a week. So it's not a lot of money. To subtract that from the 400 you're making, it's still, or 500 you're making, whatever you're making, it's not that much money. Miles is a big thing. Like, I hear people talk about this all the time watching these videos. Miles, to me, when I watch my car go up in miles, I low-key cry inside. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, I'm putting wear and tear on my car. But I don't know, I feel like that's just one of the biggest cons for me. Like, if I didn't have to put on so much miles for this job, like, it would be A+, but because I have to put on so much miles for this car, it's at a B+ right now. Like, it's just annoying. And another con is just safety. You know, people are crazy in this world, y'all. People are crazy. People are harming other people for no reason, killing people for no reason, doing things to people that should not be done. And it's like, do I want to risk my life doing a delivery job? Maybe. You know, it's just, you got to be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the towns that you are door dashing in. Do not go in a town that's sketchy, bro. Do not go in a town that you know is not safe for you. And everybody knows, like, where I am in Jersey is pretty safe. The areas around me, pretty safe. But if I go 30-40 minutes away, I will be hitting territory that I am. Okay, I was trying to say before I got cut off by my no storage that I would be hitting towns that I am unfamiliar with. So personally, I just don't, like, it's good to know your area, it's good to know your surroundings. Okay, I forgot to add in about taxes. Because this job is fast cash right away, you don't get a tax penalty. But I did my research, and basically, I'll insert a clip here. You do get to file taxes for DoorDash. Once it comes around for tax season, you have to file that you were doing an independent job, and they will then deduct the amount of money that has to be deducted. I haven't been doing this job long enough to get to tax season, but just do your research. I will do more research. I'll add in more if my neighbors are weird. I'll add in more when the time comes, but I will insert the clip here of what I read and what I researched. Because the sun's about to go down and I'm about to blend in with the car. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something, took something down. I hope I was able to educate you a little bit more on DoorDash. There are 1,000 videos on YouTube, so if my video personally didn't help you, go check out their videos. If you do want more videos on DoorDash, any more questions you have for me, put it in the comment section below. I will probably be doing another video on this in the future, but hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys, like, learned something from this. I was able to, you know, persuade you on joining DoorDash, become part of the family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.